You make it. Yeah. It sounds bad, but it was the truth. You know, I had to fake it until the old me kind of caught up to the good guy. I had to pretend, and I know it sounds bad, but it's like I tell people. I had to learn to do what's right. Like I had to learn to not lie. I had to learn to not cheat, to not sneak around. I had to learn a lot of, I guess, basic stuff that we call morals, we call stuff we believe in, and the reason why I brought that up is I was reading this book about men that died for their faith. Got crucified, got all these bad things, and I was like, man, that's what Jesus did. He died on the cross knowing what was coming, and it's pretty gangster. It's like you die for something that you believe in. Obviously there's other people that die for bad stuff, but I had to fake it until I made it. And like I was telling someone yesterday, today for the first time in my life, like I feel like a good person. I feel like a good guy. Before, I would try to do it good, and I would kind of like feel like a good guy for a little bit, and the old self would kind of settle in again, and he would go away. But it took training. It took me understanding, and baby steps. Really, to tell you the truth, man. Like I'm not hard on myself no more when I mess up. I have triggers. I have all kinds of triggers. I was telling the staff yesterday at the prison. It was so refreshing. They had really quiet doors. They didn't make like that real clack, like real loud noise when they open. Like the doors were almost silent, and I was like, man, like it didn't set me off. It didn't give me no triggers, but it's still there. Like the fear when I hear it sets me off. But I've noticed like the change in me. Like it's more controlled, it's more emotionally, it's more controlled. There's a lot of guys that I told yesterday, either you're gonna be a superhero or a villain of your story, but you have to pick one side, because some people are not ready for change. Some people don't want to hear about your transformation. They don't want to hear that. They want to get out and get back in the game. That's their life. That's what they want to do. And you can't force someone to change, because the change is only going to be temporary. Some people will do it to make you happy. Some people will do it out of fear. Some people, but the person has to want to change in order for the change to happen. And that's what I tell people. Like a lot of people ask me, when did that aha moment come? And I tell them, that aha moment for me came when I was in Victorville and I was watching that guy get stabbed to death. Like I promised myself that I was going to do something about it. I was going to learn. I was going to do something about it if I had another chance to get out. And guess what? I got another chance to get out, and I started journaling. I started, doing research on myself. I started taking notes on triggers and what did a good guy look like. But also, I had to surround myself with good guys to be able to see what that good guy looked like. Same thing like I was telling the pastor with these kids at the juvenile prison. These kids need to see what a male figure looks like on consistent basis for them to even want to bring that wall down and want to listen and want to participate and do things in the program. A lot of people come and go in and out of their lives, and we can't be another person like that. But it was all training, man. Pretending to be a good guy. I know it sounds bad, and I'll probably get like a lot of bad messages about this, but I had to fake it until I made it. I had to pretend to be a good guy and volunteer and do all these things to be able to feel what a good guy felt like. Just like the day that cop gave me my ID back and said, today you're the good guy. That was the first time that I had, I guess you could say, volunteered to try and help someone that was, being, beat up and robbed. And to tell you the truth, I didn't even do it with that in my mind. I did it because I wanted to fight. I reacted. I wanted violence. And that was like the best opportunity, I guess, in my criminal head. I guess you could say I thought about it like, I could do this and not go to jail. Little did I know that when the cop got there, I was almost, pooping in my pants. But he told me that day, you're the good guy today. And it took a minute for me to even register that and realize that without knowing, I did something good that day. And that's what I mean by pretending, faking it till you make it. But I had to note that in my journal and actually remember that, because that feeling had to remind me, and it was like the first chip to everything else. Today, today I know what a good guy looks like. I know what it feels like. I correct myself whenever I do anything that's not up to my standards. That's just how it is, man. It's never over until it's over. And I say that because if you woke up today, then you have another 24 hours to be able to do something to better yourself and wake up the next day just a little bit better. But my name is JC. I am Wrong to Strong. Hey, visit us at www.wrongstrong.com and see everything that we're doing, from the nonprofit to the programs to the visits to the speaking engagements. Make sure you follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.